for Jurassic World. Now, honestly, I thought this franchise was kind of dead at this point. And when they announced a new film, I thought it was going to be a remake or a reboot. But no, to my surprise, it was actually a sequel to the first three films. Now, I wasn't a big fan of Jurassic Park, but I mean, I appreciated the film for what it was, though, and it was a great film. I thought Chris Pratt was perfect for this choice. I mean, he was funny, he fit that character and that role he was in. And also, this film kind of seemed like an addition for Indiana Jones, the remake. Like, I feel like this film proves that he could be the next Indiana Jones. I also liked his character being a raptor trainer. That was kind of new and refreshing. I really enjoyed how the raptors weren't really fully controlled, though. It kind of went into the whole, at the end of the day, he's still a wild animal. And also the D-Rex, I thought was actually pretty cool. I liked how he was like a mixture of all these different types of animals and dinosaurs. Like, he kind of seemed like Frankenstein to dinosaurs. And also how he had these abilities that, I mean, people on the park didn't know about. Which to me is kind of weird, though. I mean, I feel like if you watched this thing, like, grew up in like this cage, you would know all, like, you know, what it could do. Also, the humor I thought was pretty good too in the film. I thought Jake Johnson did a great job as a computer IT guy in the control room. Like, he made me laugh a few times in the film. For the bad, I felt like the whole idea of Jurassic World even being a thing was kind of silly, though. I would have enjoyed to see a scene where, like, they're in court and them trying to prove themselves why they shouldn't open a park. I thought, like, you know, I thought they would learn from the first three films. I also thought some of the deaths were pretty random. Like the CEO using a helicopter to take down the D-Rex, which to me is like, you're the CEO of Jurassic World. I'm pretty sure you can find somebody else who can use a helicopter for you. Yeah, and they only had one helicopter in the entire park. I thought that was kind of weird. And I'm sorry, but his death was pretty bad. Like, he's falling, you know, into the cage, and the entire time he's just very, oh, okay, I guess I'm dead. Also, those kids, I felt they were really unneeded in the film. I just didn't like the kids at all. I thought the film could have done without the kids. And even with their whole subplot of their family divorce, I thought it was kind of a takeaway from the film. As well as the whole genetically sci-fi, let's make dinosaurs into weapons for the US government subplot. I understand why they had it in the film, to kind of make it stand on its own and make it different from the original trilogy. But by doing that, you kind of separate yourself from the original intention and feel of Jurassic Park. I guess the biggest issue I have with the film is that it keeps shifting in tone. It goes from a family film into a survival horror film into like this genetic sci-fi kind of film. And it goes back and forth, and it seems a bit kind of odd. But then I looked into it. Apparently this film had 4 different scripts that they kind of just mashed together. And it shows in the film, though. It has different tones throughout Act 1, 2, and 3. I think Jurassic World is a bad film. No, I think it's a pretty good film. But it's nowhere as good as the first 2 films. I think it's better than 3, but that's not saying very much. But it is a fun film, and it's a good summer film. So I would recommend checking it out, though, but it doesn't have the feel and doesn't live up to the first film. Alright, thank you for joining my review, and don't forget to follow me on thegameofnerds.com.